Hey guys, and welcome. This is going to be the shave review follow-up to my lather review of Jess's Soaps shaving soap. So this is another artisan soap maker that comes out of North Carolina, where she makes a full range of body soaps and including this shaving soap. Had a really nice lather review with it, but I did learn a few things about this soap that you'll be seeing here in the shave. So these lather reviews in general, I don't make them just to make an extra video. I really don't need to do that. But this is just something I was doing even before I was making videos. So when I got a new shaving soap, I'd kind of like read what it's all about, all the ingredients in there, and I'd do a few test lathers with it just to see what I could expect, and if I need to adjust kind of my shaving method, if I need a bowl lather, face lather, use a certain type of brush, certain water content, things like that. So I'd learned how to use this. So when I used it for a shave for the first time, I wasn't kind of experimenting while I was shaving. So this is a hard soap. It's a very hard puck, so I'm going to be using a boar hair brush with this. In my lather review, I really need to load up a good amount of soap because this is such a hard puck. So I'm going to be using my Samog 2000 brush today, even though I've been on my kick with this Simpsons Chubby 2. I'm going to be setting this aside for this shave. So this is a harder puck. It is a hot process soap. So there's two ways to make soaps in general. There's hot process and cold process. And this is a hot process soap. It takes a while to make. You kind of like bake it down, and there's two types of saponification agents you can use in soap making in general. There's NaOH, or sodium hydroxide, and KOH, which is potassium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide makes harder soaps, and potassium hydroxide makes softer soaps. So often soap makers will combine the two to get kind of like the qualities of each in there. A lot of soap makers will do the two, so you get a harder soap, but definitely has a softer component. This soap is just made of sodium hydroxide, so it's a pretty hard puck. I have one here. It's been sitting out here drying since the lather review. So here's the puck. I'll get to the color in just a second, but it's a very hard puck. I think you can hear that. And that's due to the sodium hydroxide in here. And it's black. I'm not really sure why. There is clay in here, so I think it might be due to that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to fill my sink with some hot water. Alright, this is my Samog 2000 brush. It was soaking while I was in the shower, so I was just in the shower, rinsed out my facial hair with some nice body soap, and just dried it off so it's nice, hydrated, cleaned out, ready to go. So I'm going to take my Samog 2000 and kind of wring out some of the extra water in here. So it's a very big knot, so it holds a lot of water in there. And I did notice that this liked a drier lather, so I'm going to start off with a little bit drier components here. And this, oops, excuse me, that was a dry puck, now it's wet. That's fine. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take the puck and load up. I'm going to spend a good amount of time getting some soap in here because it's just such a hard puck. I do want to load up enough. In the lather review, I was able to get a really, really nice lather with it. It wasn't a voluminous lather, but it was a very, very dense, slick lather that was I was really impressed with, but it's a little bit different. It's not that huge volume, super peaks that you get with some shaving soaps. So anyway, just adjusting to that. Alright, and straight off the puck I'm getting this nice lather, so I'm just going to add this directly into my facial hair. And my facial hair does have a little bit of water in it from my shower, but I'm not going to add in anything extra here, just to keep it nice and controlled. I'm going to go ahead and start building this face lather. And I have about 3 days of facial hair growth right now. As you can see, because of the dark color of that shaving puck, this is kind of a brown lather. Definitely something new that you don't see too much of. Alright, it's nice and dense, but I'm going to add in a little bit extra water here. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention about this soap, if you didn't watch the lather review, this has goat milk in there. So all of her soaps have goat milk in them as one of the main ingredients. So it's a little bit different. I don't think I've ever used a goat milk soap before. All right, there we go. That's exactly what I got in the lather review. This really dense lather. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with this because I was very impressed with the qualities of this. Alright, there we go. And today I'm going to be shaving with my Mercor 34C, and it has a fresh Persona Lab Blue blade in there. Go ahead and get started. Alright, cruising along, it's going nicely. Plenty of lather back down here in this final quadrant. It's not dissipating out on me. Alright, great first pass. Happy with that. Nice amount of slickness left behind for sure on my face here. Feels good. I'm going to go ahead and dry off my face because I don't think that this particular soap likes a lot of water in there. Just going to dab it off here in this towel. Back to the brush. Lots of lather in there. Apply for my second pass. Alright, this is kind of camouflage here with my skin tone actually. Can't really see it on there. Plenty of slickness though. So it might be hard to see, but you know, this lather is really thinned out. You know, it's not that kind of big, bulky lather we're used to seeing, but to be honest, there's really good protection here. Alright, second pass feeling good, no burning there. I was able to go over my face as many times as I wanted. Nice slickness left behind, really awesome. You know, it's a little bit of a different shave product as I'm using it, this soap. You know, it's just not that huge volume and bubbles, but you know, it's going really nicely actually. It's kind of changing my opinion a little bit on soaps like this. Alright, final pass, applying what I have left in the brush. Nice volume here with the lather that's still left in the brush. Apply it across my face and go for my cleanup pass. Alright, feeling good. I'm really happy with where I'm at here. I'm going to go ahead and stop, get cleaned up for some final remarks. Alright, so that was my shave review with Jess's soaps, shaving soaps. I'm feeling back here on my face. It's really nice. Very slick. I still have a bit of slickness and moisturizing left behind. It has some shea butter in there, so I think it might be from that. It's a very incredibly close shave. Nice scent, that sandalwood vanilla. Very pleasing, not overpowering at all. And it's got a nice amount left behind. Not like crazy amounts of scent, but I can still smell it there. This is an incredibly close shave too. Feeling good, my neck feels good. I had no burning during the shave, anything like that. This is a bit of a different shaving soap that I'm used to using. You know, I'm used to whipping up these big lathers, stuff like that. I wasn't able to get that with this soap, but you know, this is a very slick soap and a very great shave from this, and very nice because the price point is, you know, under $2 an ounce, which I think is pretty awesome. Yeah, feels great. Very happy with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through the points of this soap. Ease of loading. You know, use a board brush and it's plenty easy to load up and just spend a little bit of extra time, but there's no problems getting enough soap to make it through a 3-pass shave. I had absolutely no problems whatsoever, and it lasted through the entire shave. Ease of lathering. It's not going to create that huge voluminous lather that we're used to seeing, you know, with these huge giant peaks, but you know, this makes a very much more compact, dense shaving lather that's very slick, and it worked great. So I think that the results speak for themselves when it comes to that. Quality of the lather, very nice. I like that a lot. Different, like I mentioned, but it's slick and it's really dense and gave me plenty of protection. I was having no kind of that burning sensation, anything like that. I would just go over as many times as I wanted to get as close as I wanted, and my skin feels great. The post shave feels amazing. My skin feels nice and hydrated. It could be due to the shea butter or some of the other components in there, but it feels really nice. Maybe the goat milk. I don't think I've ever used a shaving soap with goat milk before, but my skin feels really great. Scent, I like the scent. Sandalwood vanilla, very unique, very nice. Kind of like a sweeter vanilla aspect to it, but then kind of like that rich, deep, masculine sandalwood scent in there with it. So it kind of evens out the kind of more feminine, typically feminine vanilla scent with that sandalwood. Very nice. Very, very nice scent overall. And price point is right on. Under $2 an ounce. Can't beat that. So anyway, that was my shave review of the Jess's shaving soaps. I like it a lot. Definitely a different shaving product to use, but you know, if it works great, go for it. Yeah, and I'll put the contact information below for this, and thank you guys for watching. Please let me know if you've used Jess's shaving soaps before. I haven't seen any reviews out there or anything like that, so please let me know if you've used these and your experience with them. I'd be very interested to hear. And as always, thank you for watching.